Hi, this is Divine Love, Light, and Wisdom with Lynn. I am Lynn, and just know I will never DM you. I will never contact you and ask you for money or any personal information unless you contact me first. And in case certain services I do offer does need some personal information. But just note that it is never shared with anybody else. And you can contact me. The best way to contact me in order to have any of my services, including my oracle card readings, but there's also other ones like home property readings and clearings. There's the Christ consciousness, God integration, chakra balancing. There's the Reiki sessions. You can look up all these different services that are, most of them are pinned on top of my Facebook page, which is Divine Love, Light, and Wisdom with Lynn. Lynn is spelled Lyne. And you can message me there. I also have a link to WhatsApp. This way, for those who prefer to use that mode of connection. And I've also already did all my prayers. I've already put my intention that I received the highest clarity possible to be able to help you and receive these messages. But also I've asked for clarity, for your own clarity, your own intuition. So if there's something that I say that doesn't resonate, please just leave it and just tap into your own intuition, because this is for the collective and it might very well mean something different for everybody. And this deck is from Kyle Gray, the Angel Guide Oracle. Now let's see. I don't know what's in the cards. I shuffled them and my intention is that I pick from the top. So let's see what the first card is saying. Intuition and downloads. Are you noticing a shift? Are you noticing that your intuition is more on point? Or that you're receiving information out of nowhere? I call them like lightning. It's like you're not even thinking about a subject and all of a sudden this information comes through and it's clear. It's very clear and you can't deny it. Perhaps you've been experiencing some of this lately. You might have always experienced it, but lately perhaps it's clearer, perhaps it's more frequent or more tangible. Anyways, I'm going to continue and we'll see what else the other cards will say. Joy and contentment. Where do you find your joy? Where do you find your contentment? Perhaps it's in nature. If you look at this beautiful picture, you see nature. And behind her, one could say it kind of looks like a tree, or at least I think it is a tree. And you see all the beautiful different colors and it's anchored into Mother Earth. Perhaps it's also, what I'm getting is it's also encouraging you and inviting you to stay grounded. Stay grounded to Mother Earth. And you see all the beautiful grass. And then you see above her head, this beautiful angel head, the angel's head. She has like an aura, a beautiful golden aura. And as she's connecting with Mother Earth, she's also connecting with the divine. And she's feeling the joy and contentment. It's not always in things that we can receive these feelings. It's also in just being and connecting. Healing energy. Perhaps by grounding and connecting with Source, you can receive even more healing energies. Perhaps it's just about connecting, or perhaps it's about finding someone who could help facilitate the healing energy for you. Perhaps there's someone who is meant to help facilitate that for you. Either way, this is about healing energy. And it's about allowing, inviting the energies. Sometimes it can come in very many different ways. There are different modalities. Sometimes it's just about doing the inner work, which will help us heal energetically by grounding, by connecting with Source. There's many different ways we can go about that, but I'm going to hold off until I see the next card because that might give us more of a clue. Trust the universe. Trust in divine timing. Trust in the unconditional love of Source. When we trust, we can invite and allow. As many know, you cannot expect help from the higher realms unless you allow it, unless you give them permission. They will not take away your divine will. Now, we're talking about the high vibrational, true light beings that are 100% aligned with the true source, God, creator of all that is. It doesn't matter how much they want to help you. They will not do it unless you ask. And when we go see someone who facilitates healing energy, that is kind of a way of also saying, I give the universe permission to help me. But there's different ways of doing that. But just trust the universe. Trust in the nudges. Trust in what you're picking up. Maybe you're overhearing a conversation. Maybe you're seeing a commercial. Maybe someone gives you some advice on who you could go see to help. And that can be in all kinds of ways. Not just an energy facilitator, it can be in other ways as well. Let's see what else. Yes. Say yes to the help. Say yes to the higher frequencies. Say yes to joy. Say yes to contentment. Say yes to the things that make your heart sing. See how joyous this beautiful angel is? And he's just like dancing. He's dancing and he's full of joy and contentment. So say yes to more of that to help bring up your vibration. And if you don't know what makes your heart sing, try something different. Try something you've never done before. Perhaps even going for a meditative walk can help bring some clarity. Perhaps finding a new craft. Perhaps just doing something completely different that you never thought you'd even want to try. Signs and reminders. So yes, again, this is just letting you know that pay attention to the signs and reminders. And you see these beautiful butterflies and these beautiful sparrows and this beautiful feather. It's letting you know that the animal kingdom is also speaking to you. The animal kingdom is also trying to remind you and bring you signs. You know, I do channel animal spirit guides. And at some times they will show up and they will actually give the message that they were with the client in a past life in a physical form. But now they're still helping them and watching over them and guiding them with their specific energies. But either way, if you see a feather in your path and you see a butterfly and a sparrow, and we're not talking about the usual, well, there's always butterflies there and there's always feathers there. And sometimes that could still be a sign, but we're talking about the random ones, the ones that you're not looking for and you're not expecting, but just show up for you. Just know that this is the divine sending you messages, sending you nudges to pay attention. And also pay attention to your thoughts during the time that you find these things, that you see these things. And this, again, could be from a post. It could be physical. It could come in different ways. It doesn't have to come in just one way. Friendship and union. Perhaps there's someone new who's coming into your life, someone who's akin to your energy, someone who has the same interest, someone who will help you ignite that passion for whatever that is, whatever it is that brings you joy. Perhaps that person will help you remember or even introduce something different to you. But this friendship is going to be perfect for you. It doesn't have to be forced. You know, a friendship where you have to pretend to be who you're not is not a friendship. You will come across someone who will be perfect for you as a friend. It could be a partnership. It could be a career partnership. It could just be a friendship where you both have the same interests, or you find the same interests, or you ignite each other. You bring each other joy in sharing and caring. Someone you can count on, even in the hard times. Holy love. You know, that's really what it's all about. It's about love. Love for others. Love for yourself. Sometimes we forget that self-love is very important, because how can you love someone else if you don't fully love yourself? And just remember that you see how this is like a halo? This is like an ascended master position. It's a higher being who is here to show the way of what love is meant to be. And love can be in different ways. It doesn't have to be a intimate partnership. It could just be friendships and unions, platonic, but a beautiful, beautiful, holy love and mutual respect for each other. The signs and the reminders, they may come in ways you don't expect. They may come through animals. They may come through other ways. Just pay attention. Yes. Jump for joy. Find your joy. Dance. Say yes to something different. Something that will make your soul sing. Make you so absolutely in love with life. Trust the universe. Ask for help. Ask for guidance. And then it's just a matter of paying attention. Not over focusing on anything, but it will come in perhaps in a way you're not expecting. Be open. Open to the nudges, to the messages. And trust that it only comes for your highest good and the greater good of all. Healing energy. Just know that there's different ways that will show up for you. And again, you have to allow it. You have to allow it. Trust the universe. Say yes. You have to give permission for these beautiful energies to come in to help you, to guide you. So you can have more joy and contentment in your life. So that you can feel the connection with Mother Earth and Source, God, creator of all that is. And in doing so, this is where we can truly feel our soul. We can truly realize we are a soul having a human experience and not the other way around. Intuition and downloads. Just know you're getting them, whether or not you're realizing it. And just tap into that. Tap into that beautiful, unconditional love energy coming through. Let yourself open up. And I just noticed here, this almost looks like the phoenix. It almost looks like a phoenix, like a rising. Isn't that beautiful? And that's what I just got now. I got like the phoenix. A rebirth. Remembrance. That's really what it comes down to, is remembering. Remembering the gifts that are within you. So having said that, I hope this may resonate with some. It may not resonate with everybody. And please note, if you're getting something a little different, please go with that. Chances are that's your intuition that is kicking in, that is tapping into the message that is meant for you specifically. So have a good day. Namaste. Amen.